Good evening, one and all. Here I am going to create authentication where we can sign up and like we can register and then we can log in. So this is done using the Firebase authentication which I have used. This is the Firebase authentication which I have used. You can see this is the first. If we go to the code, let me explain it. This is the register form. You can see this is the register form, and I have used bootstrap for this. If you can see, this is the bootstrap link, and mm, you can see this is the input for the email, and this is the input for the password, and this is the button for the submit. If we already have an account, we can directly click this to redirect to login page. So let me go into the JavaScript, which is the important one. Here I have imported all these two things. All this part is in the Firebase template given. If I actually go to Firebase, we can see all this code which is readily available. I have copied and pasted this code from the Firebase template, and this part was taken from this one. Create user with email and password and all this stuff was taken from this one. If you can see form.add event listener, whenever the form is submitted, then the event will be stopped and the email and password will be taken, and those email and password will be sent to this function, which is create user with email and password. So this function was imported from the Firebase authentication. If you can see, this is get authentication and this is create user with email and password function. All these two are actually imported from this Firebase, and these two also. So this is the sign in. So let me actually go to the sign in. Let me click. Okay, let me try 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I used a password. Okay, the registered successfully, so my account is created successfully. Okay, let me go to the login page. Okay, let me explain the login page. Login page is absolutely similar code. Everything is similar, only the change is in the JS file. Here we have to import the sign in with email and password function. So that's it. You only using the sign in with email and password function. That's it. And if you go to the email actually, and let me make the wrong password. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I used the wrong password. I got the wrong password error. Let me click the correct password. Login successful. This is it. I used this. I actually, after the successful attempt, I actually used the success page. Let me show you that. Yeah. Sign in with email and password. This takes email, password, user credentials. This takes, and it actually checks it, and this is actually, if it's this function is going to check whether the email and password are correct. So after this is an asynchronous function. So when this function is going to be completed, those user credentials are here, and this user is stored here. After the successful completion of this function, window.location.href means this is going to redirect to success.html, which I have created here. It's nothing but successful login. So when I actually show you the data, this is the authentication users data. So you can see that here the Gmail has come, and this is a sign in created date and the user UID. And if you can see, these are the password hash parameters. That's it. This is the authentication, sign up and login. Thank you.